More than millions of people have died in Iraq and Afghanistan, and there are no weapons of mass destruction. We know what the war is about.
Mr. Secretary-General.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the channel once again. It's always an honor to have you stop by and check out what we have to do. Before we get started, I just want to say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching MisterJaay from. Thank you for taking out time out of your busy schedule to at least check out my vlogs, man. Hey, on this platform, we are proudly Motherland. We talk about everything Motherland, anything that comes out from Motherland and anything that comes out from the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this. This vlog, I wanted to talk about the double standard nature of the international community. And I would like to use the case study of a South African politician who gave it to a Western media propagandist in the name of a journalist. Before we do that, man, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, give us that thumbs up. You keep watching but you don't subscribe, I don't know what the deal is. Let Mr. J know. And for those who would like to support the channel, I appreciate that. Let's get right into it, man. So we are watching the get-together in New York, the UN General Assembly, and for every leader who goes up to talk about, they seem to all talk about this situation happening in the Gaza Strip. Now, why did I bring that up? Somebody sent me a link for this journalist Stephen, who was actually interviewing a South African politician, and the question was this: the journalist Stephen asked this South African, are you going to arrest Putin if he visits South Africa? Because we all know, if you don't know actually, that the West and the allies, they have put a warrant of arrest out for Vladimir Putin, given everything that is going on between Russia and Ukraine. I guess they are just mad that Russia is still withstanding everything. And just so you know, this war between Russia and Ukraine is similar to what was going on between the United States and Cuba, the base of pigs. They didn't want Russia to set foot in Cuba, just like Russia doesn't want America to set foot and the West to set foot in Ukraine. Now let's come back to what I was talking about, the UN. It's going to be almost a month, a year, sorry, did I say a month? That's crazy. It's almost going to be about a year where we have been seeing footages, we've been seeing this whole crisis in the Gaza Strip, and it seems as if the West, they are turning a blind eye to one side, actually, the side that is actually committing the genocide. And it is very, very okay for any rationally thinking person to see that there is double standard nature when it comes to punishing the side that they love and the side that they are sending weapons to. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, man, the ICC actually issued the warrant of arrest for Netanyahu. Let me repeat what my brother Bruce is saying. If you don't know who Bruce is, he's an interesting YouTuber too. Benjamin Netanyahu, in an attempt to stay out of jail, just like Trump is trying to do right now. This man is staying in power and he is perpetrating one of the worst genocides. This is even worse than what happened to the Jews under Hitler. It's crazy. And normally, if you are part of the ICC, you ratify the UN charters, you are normally supposed to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu. But guess what happened? This man visited and even spoke in the Congress in Washington, and nobody arrested him. But guess what they are trying, or guess what this journalist wanted to know? Are you going to arrest Putin if he visits your country? You see how the double standard nature is? One side, somebody is out there killing kids and women, and the other side, this guy is fighting to maintain and ensure that NATO doesn't come near its borders the same way America did with the base of Pig in Cuba. But now, let's arrest the other side. And every pro-Israeli, every pro-IDF person around the world, these Western countries and the allies, when you try to ask about this whole situation, about it, they always try to flip it. Oh no, Israel has the right to defend itself, so you have the right to defend yourself. Oh, October 7th, this and that. But we all know when this whole thing started. I will let you watch this interview, and then I will come back and I will tell you exactly. Listen to what this South African said to this journalist who was trying to push a propaganda like they always do. Listen, watch.
Putin is a head of state. Do you think that a head of state can just be arrested anywhere? How many crimes have your country committed in Iraq? How many crimes have everyone else who's so vocal today committed in Iraq and Afghanistan? Have you arrested them? You
know the impact that this stand of yours...
You're making a lot of noise about Putin instead of working for peace between Ukraine and Russia, and you failed to resolve the war. Where are the weapons of mass destruction? Tony Blair went to Iraq and claimed that they are weapons of mass destruction. Did you see anybody standing against that in the United Kingdom and Britain? More than millions of people have died in Iraq and Afghanistan, and there are no weapons of mass destruction. We know what the war is about.
Mr. Secretary-General.
Between Russia and Ukraine. We want peace. That's what is important, so that the world can thrive.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you find it interesting that some of these Western medias and their journalists, aka propagandists, they always try to take sides, they always try to choose, which is why I actually did stop watching a whole lot of these Western medias, because I realized that majority of the information that they pass, it's always biased towards supporting their own. Those that they stand with, they don't try to, press hard on them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I like the way the South African politician, man, look, I think his name is Balula or is Bulalu. Let MisterJaay know, man. The fan who reached out to MisterJaay, you didn't give me all that information. And he gave them a textbook response to exactly everything. Why do they expect a BRICS member country, founding member of BRICS, to arrest the leader of another country? And just like he said, man, the whole Tony Blair and Bush era where they created false and propaganda just to invade a country. They destroyed a whole country. They claimed that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Till date, nobody has ever come up and told us, hey, we found this, we found that, because that was all the pretext and the lie to invade and put down somebody who they did not like. And fast forward, we all know that the West doesn't like and they cannot stand Russia. But the sad thing with them is, Russia is vehemently proving to the world that they can take on all these aggressions. In the end, and I see that they will come to the table and they will at least come to the realization. The sad thing is, the Ukrainians don't even get it. They don't know that they are peons. The US and the West is using Ukraine to get to Putin. But why would you want a country to arrest Russia when you guys did not arrest your own politicians? Look at what is happening in the Gaza Strip today. All the weapons that the US is sending. I think that all these folks in Congress that are okaying these weapons to be sent, the president, does it mean that tomorrow if the president moves to a country, he should be arrested? Why didn't they arrest Benjamin Netanyahu when he came to America to speak to Congress and to get more arms to go kill kids and women? Well, that's my take, man. This is just to let you understand, like, yo, Africans, man, yo, we need to be looking at these things and learning. Do not think that we are excluded, because we see what they have been doing to Libya till today. We all saw what they did to Gaddafi and what they are trying to do to these Sahel member states. We see what they are doing. So we should be smart, man. Hey, that's my time. I want you to leave a comment. Let me know. Do you think that there is double standardness in this whole international community? Do you think that people are playing fair, or is it just about clicks? Bless you, stay blessed, and I hope you did join the channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, give us that thumbs up. And I want to hear from you. Engage with Mr. J down in the comment section. Stay blessed. Peace.